No, I won't stop.
Hey guys, Lactress here, and this is Beasts of Bermuda. And basically, what happened was I had this little baby appa. I had just hatched out of an egg, or well, I hadn't quite hatched yet, and a quite large trope came and took my egg away. And I hatched as it was on the ground. They put it down for a moment. They ate me, obviously, and so I went and revived it with one of my other dinos that I don't really want to play anymore. This lovely looking appa here. Love the colours. It wasn't a spawn in, it was a hatch, so I didn't really want to get rid of it. I wanted to give it a go because it was from two really good parents. So I really wanted to do it because the colour's amazing too. So I revived and I was really far away. And I got picked up by the same couple troops again. And they half kindly took me all the way back to my birth appas, all the way up into the air, and then dropped me on the rock next to them so that I died and became a piece of meat right next to them again. So, cut to later, I revived it again, which you're seeing now, and I'm now making the extremely slow process of going all the way back to my birth appas. Also, I do apologize if my voice sounds a little bit off. I have got a bit of a cold at the moment. It's not ideal. Anyway, I am going to speed it up a little bit because appas walk very slow. The baby appa is actually really quite slow. So hopefully this makes it easier to see and watch the great grand journey back to the parents. I will slow it back down to real time speed at a couple of occasions when something happens. Like not much interesting happened on the journey, to be quite honest. I did run into a couple of carnivores, but I feel like they weren't interested, they weren't hungry, or they had gore because I'm not going to be worth much food. Anyway, here's the first little thing. Oh, oh, am I stuck? Can I go this way? Yes. Okay, we is out. We fixed it ourselves. I'm gonna eat this bush, and we're going to keep moving. Okay, so there you go. It wasn't really that interesting. I just got stuck on a tree. I thought you might enjoy that a little bit. I didn't think I'd really get stuck there, but a little bit of wiggling, and we got free. So we didn't have to call an admin or anything, so that's fine. Everything's all good. So the next thing that comes up is the first group of carnivores that I kind of crossed on my path. Oh, I really hope they don't mean Green Rex is coming this way. Really? Oh, there they are. Yeah. Close. I has travelled far. I has travelled far. Close. Oh, I did. Nice. Good, good, good. I've no idea what trazzled is supposed to be. It was supposed to be travelled, but oh well. Oh, is this going to break a leg? Oh, I'd be careful. I don't know why I said break a leg. We just get injured. Hi. Okay, that honestly scared me a little bit. I was not expecting to turn around and boom, there's a carnivore just right there. Luckily, it looks like it's quite a young one as well. So I don't think he was too bothered about trying to eat me, which is lucky for me, really, because I've already come so far. Like, this has only been a few minutes for you, but for me, this was what, like, about 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes maybe. It was a long time. So I didn't really fancy having it wasted and dying right away before I even managed to get to my herd, which, as you can see, I am fast approaching. So, journey is almost over. Well, not fast as such, obviously, quite slowly. As you can see, I've now put it back to original speed again. So this is approaching them, and they're starting to realize I'm there. So they're gonna come over and say hello. Here we go. Here's the first a little Patchy coming over saying hello. So you can see he's just walking and he's just going much faster than me, and I'm sprinting. So luckily this para is very nice and picks me up and takes me over to the water because as you can see by my little bars there, the little green and blue one, my food and water are very low. And I was probably going to die of starvation and thirst if I'd had to go much further. So I'm quite lucky that I found them when I did. And this nice para sped it up a little bit by just taking me over to the water, and they very kindly get me a few leaves as well. So that's quite nice. So I get to have a nice drink, even though the water is a little bit off. It didn't seem to give me poisoning, so that was fine. And then there you go, there's the leaves being brought to me, so that was very nice. So now that I'm back with my herd, they were just in the process of talking about leaving. So you see the teal looking apper that's just picked me up, that's my dad. And then the one behind that's also carrying another baby apper, that's my mum. And in its mouth is my twin sibling. Look at the size difference if you just saw that. We were both put into an egg and hatching at the same time. But because I'd been killed twice and had to do such long journeys all the way back and waiting to revive because I had to play as a bird to try and revive. Look at the size difference. I'm so much smaller. And I've just done all my colours and now I'm the apple I've always wanted to be. So, would you believe it? It happened again. So, I was just playing on the Appa and I'd just been migrating with them. We just got to this really nice location near a river. It was great. And then one by one, all of the adult Appas, they logged off. They had things to do, or they were switching dinos. And a group of Rexes, two Rexes, they came up to us and we were hiding up on top of this rock. And yeah, they killed me. So I've revived my Appa again. So this is the Great Appa Journey 2, making my way back over to them. And as you saw, I had to cross some water, which is not fun. I've got more water crossing coming up just now. It's not great. As an Appa, it's very slow. This one was much slower. It looks a lot faster because I've sped it up, but as you know from the times I did have it on normal play speed for the first journey, Appas move slow, very slow. So I'm keeping this one pretty quick because not a lot of interesting stuff really happened on this one, to be honest. It was a fairly quiet journey. I didn't really cross any carnivores, so you just enjoy as I kind of go along. I had a little lurd come and join me. We were both making our way over to the main herd, so that they caught up with me, and they're still much faster than me, even though they're also quite slow. So that was fun. But here we are. We've made it back to where I died, which, if you could see those two big apples, it was up there. They're not part of our herd, so we're kind of staying away from them. Have a quick drink, and then we're going over to our herd, which is on the other side. I couldn't really get out that easy. There we go. And voila! We made it home, and there's Mum picking me up. And I've spent almost my entire hatchling 2 sub-adult Appa life, traveling the map, just trying to get back to my family and then dying. But anyway, I thought you guys might enjoy the little journey of the Appa. Thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you next time, guys. Have fun!